Yo, what's up guys, BladeW7 here, back again with another Alliance War video for you lot. So, as you can see, we're up against NEFTI, a very good alliance. They've won War Champ a couple of times, and yeah, I've got about 7 odd fights this war, and as you can see by the score, we already have a death on the board. So, I need to play as well as I can here to avoid any deaths and make things easier for my team. So right here we've got the calcify inverted controls node. Obviously, Sinister's really good for this because I can throw the poisons back to him. I'm immune to reverse controls, and I'm immune to the... what else is it? The petrifies. So I'm just going to get free willpower healing throughout. I get 2 cosmic buffs, which is really good for my damage. And yeah, other than that, I just want to make sure I'm pausing these as much as I can and just let him tick down. So yeah, it's quite hard to die in this fight because... as we'll see, I think I take some hits, but my regen is just insane. Because I'm going to have... when he nullifies that, I have like 4 debuffs on me. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. The amount of heal I get. I get like a K per second. Yeah, 1.3k per second. So, that on top of regen and critical hits, it's quite hard to die. I don't know what I'm doing here. I thought I'd go in there and try and get third. I missed the dex on the special one. I do that more often than I think, actually. It's really strange. I don't know what it is about it. I just sometimes mess up the projectile, but yeah, make sure I get my, what's it called? The thing that increases the vicious passive, that increases my damage and debuffs. So as you can see, my DDMs are ticking for 7k, and one more special one should just do it. I think we'll launch it here with 9-8. Okay, and then yeah, one more pause, and then he should be in the bin. There we go, nice and easy. So yeah, pretty good matchup actually, man thing, because even if he gets his poisons on you, because he can't affect your regen, right, you get that and the armor break and you bleed, so you always regening so much health. So yeah, and then we've got Nefaria. Not quite sure why he's placed here. I can play around the node, or I can choose not to play around the node. Yeah, I think I just tried to play around the first one, but the second one don't really bother. The intercept one, maybe I will. No, I just decided it's not even worth my time. So yeah, want to bait special 2s here just to avoid him going into his ionic overdrive. And yeah, other than that, Nefaria is a pretty simple champ to fight. I do get off an intercept just because I felt like doing one. Didn't need it for the fight. You don't have to do it, but I decided to because why not? It looked safe, so I went for it. And yeah, I think up to this war, I think I've hit over 200 kills now without dying, so 200 death streak is pretty good. That will be coming to an end shortly. A little bit of a spoiler for the future. Some people may already know the ones in the high tier war chats and that, but yeah, I do die within the next couple of wars, so yeah, and it's not a very fun way to do it, but that's something that you can all look forward to, because what better enjoyment is there in life than watching an MCSC YouTuber die in war? And the rage. This doesn't get too much better, does it? Of course it does, I'm obviously joking, but yeah, no, that was the Nefaria, and there was nothing to it, so there's no point really talking over it. But what do I have here? I have, the Cersei. Yeah. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big fan of fighting Cersei. Her special 2 can be super punishing. So you have to be really, really careful. I throw an invuln every time I fight her. And yeah, she's got a high energy die. All I want to do is just not throw too many special attacks, so she doesn't get her regens. And ideally, don't hit her when her glancing's up, because then she gets regens, and then she goes unblockable, and then it's just not very fun. So I'm just going to slow play this until her glancing goes, and then we're going to go. Here we go. All right, now the fight starts until she gets her glancing back. Luckily, she doesn't have a particularly big health pool, so yep, as we can see, she's going to get a glancing buff back. I managed to get the dex, which is nice. I don't know what then happened there. Yeah. Well, I know exactly what happened. I got hit. But what I mean is I don't know how I didn't dex it. But either way, I had an invuln. That was the exact reason I had it on, so it didn't do too much damage to me. And yeah, she's got a glancing back now. So luckily, obviously, most of the void's damage comes from his debuffs. So yeah, I can just let them tick her down. yeah, make sure my spacing's good. Don't want to get cornered when she throws her special attack, because then she goes unblockable and then she's going to hit me in the face and then it's going to hurt and I might die. So yeah, spacing is a very yeah, also holding your block when they're attacking you Bailey would actually be quite good, but oh, she was actually unblockable there. Maybe I thought it'd gone away, but hey ho. Nice big 31k crit there. Now let's try and not get hit by this special one. Well done, Bailey. And then I need to either let her tick down or land an intercept or wait for it to expire. That works too. But yeah, as we can see, she's on 6 of those charges, so she's not going to go unblockable. Yeah, and then she goes down. So another nice easy void fight for me. And then yeah, we have Bishop here. I think I've still got my invulnerability boost on, so hopefully I decide to use that. Make sure I heal up a bit, of course. Just put one big one and like a medium one, or look at me being all greedy, making sure, yeah, put one of those. Really pointless, but it's fine. Every bit of health matters in high tier war, so probably for the best I did do that. And yeah, just a buffet bishop, not much to it. I'm immune to the incinerate. The one thing I don't want to do is get hit by special 2, because that will hurt. So yeah, that's my number 1 priority. Get a nice little intercept there, so a nice good start to the fight. And then yeah, I want to go combo and special 1, try to push him as near 2 bars of power possible, and then just hold up, just turtle down. Which luckily, this bishop was quite cooperative. He could have thrown his special, and then I'd have been forced to deck some unblockable special 1s, special 2s. But yeah, my exact plan was to push him to special 3, because I've got an invuln, it does no damage, no side effects, so I'm chilling. But it's only at 83%, so I can't do this for much longer. So I could do that 2 more times, sorry. I can't count. It's early in the morning when I'm recording this in the UK, so yeah, I think I actually get to special 2, which is actually fine because it allows me to push him back to special 3. I think we get some crits as well, 1 crit, that's fine. But yeah, it's at 50% now, so we are looking like we're on track. Yeah, so we should be fine. 100% health, looking full yellow bar. That's what we like to see. Oh yeah, because it puts the energy vulnerabilities on me, which is lovely. I've got my degens ticking as well. Nice crit there. Yeah, not letting him regen, so now he's pretty much locked down. I can eat 1 more special 3 and he's just going to die before then, go into relic, and then yeah, nice easy one. So yeah, nothing wrong with the path fights, pretty easy assignments. And then I get this same fight again with Dr. Doom, just because it worked so well last time. Did I put on an invuln or anything this time? Because I know I didn't last time. No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine though. Like I say, it's quite an easy fight, should be fine. Hard to die to this, especially I've got the special 3 protection boost, so just 33% less damage, but I shouldn't be needing it, because whenever I stagger one of his power gains, I get the power gain for myself. Now I should have thrown that earlier and given myself more time with the power gain, but for some reason I chose not to. So it's going to be a little bit harder to get to special 3, and you'll notice that I cut it kind of close with a few of these rotations, but yeah, overall should be fine. Yeah, so I don't get my shock at the right times, which is annoying. So I can't end with a heavy, so it's going to take slightly longer than usual, but the main thing about war is be safe. Like I said, we were down and all I wanted to worry about was not dying. So yeah, as we see, get back to special 3, no issues there. I've got my relic if I need it, but it should be fine. But yeah, just gonna let this play out. And yeah, Doom is obviously, I wish there was a skip special 3 button for Alliance War. It would just make so many more champs more viable, and yeah, it would make things a bit easier. Do I go relic? I should have gone relic, that was poor from me. Waste even more time, so I'm selling on time this war. I think last time I had it down in 3 special 3s, but it took me 4 this time, but it's fine. And yeah, it goes down, 99% health, no risk of dying at all. And yeah, go on to my last 2 fights, or do I only have 1? I don't know if I have Rintrah or if I've got 1 more than Rintrah. Yes, I've got a Wolf, Hazard Shift Wolf on Shock Incinerate, so I wonder who we're going to use for this. Obviously, we're going to use Void. So yeah, not much really to this fight. If I can parry his light attacks ideally instead of his mediums, that's great. Or if not, then I'm going to heal from them if I don't get too many of them anyway, so it should be fine. But yeah, gonna head to this. This should be quite a quick fight. It is in full moon, so I've got to be wary of that. But yeah, he starts off with a light, which is perfect, and then he went for a light again, which is even more perfect. Went for a light again, which is exactly what I wanted. And as we can see, the hazard shift is swapping over to shock now, and obviously Odin pre-fights don't work, so I'm just going to be pretty passive, hit his block. That will take up his aggression prowess, but I'm not expecting to get hit by a special. I think it's quite hard to get hit by one, but yeah, one shock, like I say, I can heal from that, so that's fine. And now here I want to try and reduce them as much as possible, so it's down to 2 now, which is good. He does do a double medium into my block though, which was a bit unfortunate. So I've now got a bunch of debuffs on me, but I think now I'm healing from them, so it should be fine. Like I say, I don't know if he was running an equity or not, because I'm healing for quite a bit. But yeah, get off my relic for another debuff. I've got 4 shocks on me there, and this now, and a rupture. But like I say, he's going down really quickly. I'm keeping the aggression prowess low, and overall, yeah, we're doing all right. I knew that I can get a punish off on that, so I wasn't too worried. I think this fight does go sideways at some point. I can't remember when. Or maybe it's not this war. Maybe I take it another war or something. I know I get some more shocks on me, but like, it's fine. No, do I just kill him here? Okay, yeah, no issues. Lovely stuff. I like it when a plan comes together. So yeah, and then I think we've got one more fight, which is going to be this Node 46 Aspects of Evolution Rintrah, which I'm not sure why people have been placing him here. I've had this the next couple of wars. I'm going to be taking this as well, but I don't really see the vision. There's not much here. I mean, the inexorable node, which like holds them in place, makes it more annoying for Rintrah because you can't get spacing, but it's kind of fine. Like, you've got nothing to worry about. It's quite hard to die unless you take a special 2, but I put an invuln on usually. This one I think I put a special boost on just because the time was close. But yeah, I did, yeah. And because I had it on from the last fight. But yeah, in a super close war, I'll definitely put an invuln on just in case I hit the last hit with special 2 like an idiot, which is definitely possible for me. I'd like to get a petrify up early, but of course I get the 2 that are not petrify first, but it's fine. Like, we move, we roll with it. And yeah, I just want to make sure that I don't take blocked hits ideally, because then that keeps the inexorable off of him, and it means that I can keep pushing him back. He's very special 1 happy. I want to try and bait some special 2s. I go for a heavy there just to get a bunch of distance. I take a parry here though, and I think I'm going to go into special, which cancels it. And now I've actually got a petrify up. My second petrify though is my last one, but it's fine. Like I said, there's not too much here. Even if he does hit me, unless it's with a special 2, it's not going to hit me very hard. So yeah, pretty pointless placement in my opinion. There's definitely better options. Rintrah's just not one of them. But you know what? We don't mind that. We'll take some free farming of minis. Yeah, do medium into, sorry, heavy into special 1 just to break the inexorable. As you can see, I'm getting a bit cornered. So now this is where it looks like a decent placement, but even then, like, he's ticking away and he's not doing too much to me. I need to just get a heavy off. And now I've done that, like, I'm going to be fine. He's in his mode, but just, I can still land my heavies, that's no issue. That is the only thing. If I mix that dex, then that can make it a bit risky. So I guess it's not too bad of a placement, but I can definitely have managed my spacing better. I'm going to eat this to the face, but like I say, it doesn't do much damage. He had really quick reactions on my block there. I wasn't very happy with that. And now he's putting some ruptures on me, so it's actually a pretty decent placement then. Like I said, if I managed my spacing slightly better, I'd have been alright, but he's a very tanky man, as you can expect. I finally got a petrify out, which is going to help me a lot. I've taken a bit of damage, but not enough for I'm going to die. Yeah, and then eventually just wait it out, dead. So yeah, that all went pretty well. But you know, as we can see, we did end up winning the war. We only had 1 death. We played really well. So yeah, looking forward to carrying these on. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll take you in catch you in the next one. Bye bye.